Hello, 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 brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My videos are about common sense, psychologically and common sensely. Okay, if you have any questions, you put it down below without insults, superficial insults, of judgment calls. I try to keep my videos under 10 minutes. I try to be a little humorous at the same time, but of course, to each his own. Okay. Now, this video is going to be about, what was this? So this video is supposed to be about marriage. Okay, marriage. Is it wise? Is it wise? Okay. This is for both men and women, okay, in today's society, okay, people are on a decline, okay, so marriage is not really a beneficial thing, okay, in a nutshell. It's really not, okay. Marriage origins is based off of religion and paganism, okay, or you want to say religious bias, okay. Psychologically speaking, you're only with one person out of due fear, okay, and it doesn't really benefit the whole world, because if everyone was married to one individual, there will be plenty of women who are without a relationship, okay. So that's why the logic comes in to where one man, multiple wives come in at, okay. See, there's more women in the world overall than there are men, okay. All right, this is a fact. Just do the research yourself, okay. I try my best not to use my opinion, okay, but technically it is not wise to be married, okay. I got married because it took me 4 years to meet my virgin wife, my virgin queen, in another country, and I saw him stand like 7'2", like Shaka fucking Zulu, okay, just chop my ass up with a machete, okay. But I've communicated with her for 4 years before I met her, so it was wise to marry her, especially if she gave up the goods and she was actually a virgin, okay. But to get married is to know what you want, okay. And most people, and especially in America and also abroad, okay, but mostly in America, okay, are very superficial about what their true desires are. So it is harder for a man to discern the difference between a prostitute type A versus type B, okay. All right, okay. Now, okay, it's harder for men, okay, because most men are more physically bound, okay, sexually bound, okay. I know that may sound shallow to your feminists, of course, okay, but this is the thing that's men. Animalistic nature in man is basically something physical, okay. He wants a woman who's well endowed, more thinner, okay, not thick, okay, not fat, okay. This is what most men want, okay, in particular, okay. But psychologically, most men don't need that much, okay. But of course, most men are not educated enough, okay, to have any woman in the first place. It's true, okay. But that's just how it is, okay. Most men believe all they need is their appearance and a house and a car, okay. But they don't know how to conversate, especially white men, okay, in particular, okay. Okay, a lot of black men use their charm, okay. And you see how the balance weighs, okay, on how the attraction is, okay. I've already made a video about the numbers attraction and stuff like that. Look for it, and if you want to see the numbers, okay. But marriage is really not a wise thing. It is best to go into a relationship in where you make sure everything is clear before you get into it. And then you can see what you like in that person as you live with them, okay? 9 times out of 10, a man does not kick out a woman unless he is a king like myself, because I've kicked out at least a few women in my life, okay? And they were fucking super fucking 12s. They were fucking 12s on the fucking 10 scale. I didn't think I was doing it because I thought I was like really desperate or something. I had to beat my fucking meat or some shit, okay? That's what I'd rather do, because that shit was fucking with me. And I respect women to the highest regard, okay? So marriage is really not good, especially depending on what type of person you are as a man, as a woman. For you as a woman, you're looking for something. Either you're looking for a free ride, okay, because 9 times out of 10 you want it to be taken out on a date, and you expect a man to pay, okay, which is not really good. Any woman that feels ego and pride and also entitlement, okay, is most likely a feminist, okay, and they are most likely a prostitute because they're expecting something from the date. Okay, even though a man can't afford it, he should not be able to give you anything. I think dating should be very simple. Okay, you look at each other's personalities, you match it up. You can have a cup of coffee or fucking cocoa. No man should take out no woman unless you understand what you're getting into. There's no dating. Okay, if I say I want to date you, okay, then there will be a cup of coffee or a cocoa or something like that. No dinner. Dinner is after the pussy. Okay. Okay, dinner's after the fucking pussy. Because who put the tag on the pussy and said pussy is more valuable than dick? The women did, okay? And so that's how they use that as a tactic or a coy to hold themselves, okay? So it only takes a week to know somebody, say from the start. I usually check phone numbers. I put a tracking GPS on your ass, okay? You ain't gonna like that shit. You can't go to your dad's house by yourself. You can't go to clubs and parties by yourself because I don't trust you. Because you was born in America and you ain't no virgin. It's that simple. But for women, it's different. Okay? It's good for a man not to be a virgin. It benefits her if he's not, okay? If he's not a virgin. If he's a virgin. If 2 people are a virgin, then that's good. That's good and dandy. But it's far more beneficial if that man knows how to lick the pussy and do it. Especially if that woman was corrupted. Especially if that man was corrupted. Okay. Because I was a virgin boy. I was watching porn way before I got pussy. Okay. I was like, yo, I want to do this to her. Yeah. Put my nose in it and all that shit. Every man has saw porn once or twice in their life and got corrupted because of some goddamn porn. Okay. And maybe even females. A lot of females have. Usually they don't need to because they already most likely about 50% probably get the dick before they even watch the first porn. Because a lot of females these days are losing their virginity at the ages of 13, 14, okay? Before the age of 17, okay? Okay, so that's sad. So overall, it is not beneficial for men or women to marry. Marriage is more like an agreement, okay? Because the only thing that a man comes out of marriage is losing his money, while a woman gets away with everything. So that's one major flaw with marriage. A prenup is the only thing that protects a man. A prenup or death, okay? So you men, the only thing you benefit out of marriage is a prenup, especially if you already have property, you have this, you have that. What Eddie Murphy's been doing, okay, and a couple other popular celebrities, they don't marry because they know how it is. Now, Bill Cosby got in trouble because he kept running his mouth to the feminist movement, okay? And they ganged up on his ass, even though they didn't sleep with him, even though they know they was going to get some dick, even though they knew they was going to get them drugs from him. Okay, you wake up from a drug cocktail and you assume that you got raped. How would you know you got raped? If you was under the influence and you woke up, okay? See, I'm a Johnny fucking Cochran. Those women are defamating his character. I love Bill Cosby. Okay, you know, that's sad. Okay, the feminist movement have infiltrated the men in America. Okay, basically Christianity is a feminist movement itself. Okay, while the Muslim religion is the death squad, baby. Okay, you obey or you die. Okay, but most people won't understand that psychology anyway. But it's best to be safe and not marry to understand what. That's what I did before I got married. Okay, you got to understand. You got to check it. Okay, and usually all men want is love sexually between their legs, while women want this. Men just play games and sports, while women want this kind of like superficial thing. It may seem superficial to show off, socializing and shit. No, you don't socialize with me, baby. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace and love. Beware of marriage. Marriage is not really necessary. I'm planning on having 2 wives, okay? But you don't have to get married through the state, okay? All right? There's other ways of going about it. Polygamous marriages are more successful. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Peace.